Hello, everyone. This morning, I made soft tofu stew with beef and pork belly. I added 600 milliliters of water. After adding all the vegetables, I checked the seasoning and added 200 milliliters of water. I'm going to boil beef pork belly in boiling water. I'm going to boil it to remove the fat and then take out the meat. You can bake it, but it's easier than baking it. You can add beef instead of using beef samjeep, or you can add seafood instead of meat. It's okay if you just don't add anything. I added one pack containing kelp and anchovies. You do not need to include the pack containing kelp and anchovies. Iho bag enters. I'll cut it. This morning, my son was chatting with his friends while eating, and I think they asked each other what they were eating. However, I laughed when I said that one friend eats beauty jjigae, another friend eats soybean paste jjigae, and my family eats soft tofu jjigae. Seeing everyone eating stew, I guess the mothers are making warm rice and stew for their children since the weather is cold in the morning these days. Good luck to all housewives in Korea. I really want to say this. There are people who cook, clean, do laundry, and make money while doing household chores, and that's amazing. You don't have to add the kelp and anchovy pack. It's okay to just add soft tofu stew seasoning, but the taste is slightly different between adding it and not adding it. Do you often eat soft tofu stew? It's easy to make, and I think it's okay to eat it often. It seems like good food for your health. I'm going to add iho bag, and I'm going to add onions as well. According to the seasoning instructions for soft tofu stew, it says to add 200 milliliters of water to each marinade. I was going to put 2 packs of seasoning sauce, so I put in 400 milliliters. And since I added the kelp pack, I added an additional 200 milliliters of water. After adding 600 milliliters, I tasted the seasoning and found that it was too salty. So I added 200 milliliters more water. 2 packs contain a total of 800 milliliters of water. If I put in a pack of seasoning and added too much water, it would be bland and the soft tofu stew would always be bland, so I seasoned it again. When adding ramen and seasoning sauce, if possible, use a measuring cup to get the right amount of seasoning. Since we all use different pots, I thought it would be okay to just add water, but if I added it, the seasoning would not be right. If you are a cooking expert, you can make it well with just a few ingredients, right? You have to keep making food and eating it to improve your skills, but if you make it by chance, it doesn't taste very good. If I make the same dish a million times, will I be able to make it with my eyes closed? I haven't made it a million times yet, so I guess I'm not good at it. If I cook more food in the future, I will get better at it, right? I don't think the taste will change. The screen seemed a little dark, so I bought a small light. I'm going to try it tomorrow. If one isn't enough, I think it would look better if I bought another one. I ordered the cheapest one from Kyun. I'll try it and tell you my review. Expensive may be better, but that's not necessarily the case. There are many good ones even though they are cheap. When you take the meat out of the water and put it in, the fat is removed well, and the soup is not greasy and is good. If you grill beef pork belly in the morning, there will be a lot of smoke, oil will splatter, the meat will smell, and even if you turn on the exhaust fan in the house, there will be smoke. The meat is thin and not tough, so I sometimes grill it. The taste is a little different from brisket and beef samjeep. We will be going live every night at 10 p.m. Korean time. If you have any questions or would like to chat, it would be a good idea to come in then. Ask about each other's well-being, tell interesting stories, and then come visit us. If you talk about how tired you are from the day, won't the fatigue go away? I added 3 pieces of green onion and garlic. I added 1 egg, but you can also add 2. I only added 1 soft tofu, but you can add 2. Since I added 2 packets of seasoning sauce, you can also add 2 packets of soft tofu. It's good to have a little bit of soup with rice, so I just added it like this. I'm going to add red pepper powder to make it a little red. I will only add half a spoonful of red pepper powder. It's okay if you don't add red pepper powder. If you want to make it really simply, just add seasoning, soft tofu, eggs, green onions, and onions, and it will taste good. If you are busy and don't have time, you can make it and eat it conveniently because it needs to be simple and quick. Anyone who is Korean has probably tried soft tofu stew. It's one of the most popular stews. The method of making soft tofu stew is slightly different. You can make soft tofu stew in a variety of ways. Are you all tired when you wake up in the morning? I can't sleep well at night, and I'm very tired in the morning. I was wondering what I should eat to feel energized, so I made breakfast. I added sesame seeds to make it look nice. You don't have to put it in. I added sesame seeds to make it taste better. The worry for housewives is, what should I eat today? There are so many things to eat. You'll have trouble deciding what to eat. There are so many types of Korean food. Since it's winter, eat a hearty breakfast and stay strong. Even if I eat snacks, I feel like I feel energized only when I eat rice. I eat well with just rice and kimchi. Everyone, please eat well like me. I'll make delicious food tomorrow too. See you again tomorrow? You heard it in English, so it will sound better if you listen to it in Korean. I hope you can hear Korean well too.